Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie, and today is a Flosstube update day. I didn't record one last week. I was sick last weekend, and the weekend before that, I did record, but the video's audio was real janky. So, um, yeah, sorry about that. I know a few of you watched it. One of you commented and let me know the audio was skipping in and out, so thank you for that. I did take it down, but I will go over everything that I have stitched on and what I showed in that video as well. Sorry, I'm watching what my dog's doing outside. Where was I? I'll show y'all everything that I've worked on since y'all have seen me. Um, I got a actual microphone. This will kind of be the test if it works well or not. Hopefully it does. And maybe we can not have audio problems in the future. I'm not very good at watching my videos before I post them on YouTube. I should really get better at that, but I don't like to hear myself talk. So if you see a video that has bad quality, or the audio isn't there, or it's not good, let me know in the comments, and I can try and do my best to record it, um, so that you guys don't miss what I've been up to. Got my M&M mug tonight. Well, y'all will be seeing this in the morning. I'm recording it tonight. Um, but, oh, she found me. The dog found Raven. She found which window she can see me through. She has high anxiety, so she doesn't like to be outside by herself. But we're trying to slowly get her to stay outside little bits at a time. And so I can record, or me and my husband can do things in the house that, she'd get into while we were doing, or, something like that. She needs to get out and stretch her legs anyway. She's a Great Dane boxer mix, so being cooped up in the house seems a little not right. Like, she needs to get her exercise, so we're trying to get her to stay outside for small amounts of time. But yeah, I hope all of you are doing well. Hope you've gotten some good stitching in the last couple of weeks. You're having a good March, and we can get into the stitching, I guess. So I'll show first what I did a couple weeks before. So I was supposed to work on Davy Jones' locker. I missed one. I'm gonna have to go get one. Just one sec. It's just right over here. Okay. And yes, if you saw my pants, I'm in sweatpants. Sweatpants and house slippers. Because I don't think there's a need to be dressed up when you're at home. Okay. She's not happy. First, I worked on Rainy Day. It's my biggest pre-stamped piece I have. It has 3 bundles of thread, like packages. Yeah, there's 3 of them. It didn't come like kitted up, but anyway, this thing's massive. I don't know how big it is. I didn't measure it, but I gotta find where I stitched that. This was all nice and neat when I showed it in the video that didn't work, because it was still in a Q-snap. It's now not in a Q-snap. Let's see. This is 11 count. 108 by 138. That doesn't seem right. I don't know if that's centimeters. It's definitely not stitch count. It's gotta be centimeters, right? I don't know. It's probably as tall as I am. I don't know. Let's get to the stitching part. Oh, I hit y'all. I'm sorry if that made a noise. I hit the microphone. This is not working. Y'all are getting to see me struggle today. Okay, there we go. That is the part that I have stitched. It's the only section I have stitched. I wanted to work on the girl first. Working on her jacket at the moment in 310. It's the only color I've used. I tend to do that on my pre-stamped. I usually always tend to do black, and I think the big reason is, yes, I love black. I like stitching in black. But I think the other reason is, I don't like the color yellow, so it stands out really, really well to me. So it's the first symbol that I stitch on any project. So whatever color is the yellow symbol is what I stitch first. And it usually, yellow is either 310 or 939 or 823. So that always gets stitched first. Okay, putting this back in the bag is gonna have to be a off video kind of thing. It's those big big bags of this. Like, it's bigger than this, and I have to stuff that thing in there. It's insane. Okay. I keep hitting the microphone, guys. Y'all are gonna have to tell me if this is a good video with the audio or if it's not, because it's a trial run, I guess. Okay, next up is Long Journey. It was the pick for paper patterns. I was actually really excited to work on it. I worked on it the first night when I pulled it after I recorded. This is 14 count, 2/1 full cross, and I just filled in a couple colors in this page. That's all I did. I think I got two, possibly 3 colors completed in the page. I think I like this one so much because it's grayscale, but I don't like it because I started in the middle. This one's a crinkly one, so okay. This was the project I did a Stitch With Me on. I got it for a review, and it's the octopus, the bubbly octopus. And she's got, I think that's 2 strands worth of stitching. Again, I picked the yellow symbol. Yeah, I picked the yellow symbol. I don't know. It's what stands out to me most, and that is what I picked. This is 18 count, by the way. Hit it again, guys. There's no place for me to put it on this side of me, so it has to go on the right side. Because I have my other bar over here that has my stitching on it that I used to do in the mornings when I had my fur baby Dottie, because she would wake me up at like 6 in the morning and I'd go to work till I didn't leave the house till like 7:30, so I'd come in here and stitch. I don't do that right now. Raven doesn't wake me up in the morning. She's not a morning dog. I think she wakes up around 10 and I'm already at work, so I sleep in and wake up with just enough time to get ready and head off to work, make my coffee. Yeah. For these past 2 weeks, I pulled to work on pre-stamped Call the Rainbow Dragon. And I actually completed a color. As far as I can tell, I've completed a color. Gonna have to take some things out of here. I use these little clippies. You can get them on the like cross-stitch sites, but they're actually for sewing. You can get a bunch of them really cheap off of like Temu or AliExpress. I got like 100 in a bag for like $3 or something, maybe 5. And I got tired of going back to my floss card, so I took every bit of the color I was working on except for one strand. I left one strand on there to make sure I knew where it went, like what number it was. And then I just bundled it up so that I didn't have to keep pulling out my floss card. But I finished the 939 on the dragon and started with the purple, which is 205, 208, 205. Not quite sure, but I don't think I can get it all in one shot. It's all curled because I rolled it up to stitch on it. But there's the bottom. We'll do a little thing. Show you the back so y'all can see what I've done. So I got all of the 939 done as far as I could tell. I might have missed a stitch or two because there were some scattered stitches here and there. But yeah, I actually still have quite a bit left over, which is why I'm like, maybe I missed a patch, but I can't find it. I should probably put that strand of thread back on the floss card, because by the time I work on this again, I probably won't remember what I was doing. But oh well. It's a later problem. Oh! Forgot to put the pattern back in there. This one, I haven't used the pattern for it. It's really a really nice printed pattern. Next up, I think it was the last week in February, I started a new project. I'm starting a new project, or a new pattern keeper project every month. And this month, hold on guys, get down, Raven, get down. She's just staring at me. Not that one. I've been trying to print out my patterns so I can show you guys better as I go along. It seems like I printed out most of them except for my other category. I have folders. I haven't printed out my other category, which are mostly like Etsy cross stitches. And for some reason, I didn't print out Haid. I have a ton of Haids. But this is the pattern I started. It's mini casa. And I believe that this one's retired. Because I think that's why I bought it. Because, anyway. It's by Jeremiah. It's by Jeremiah Kettner. She's gonna break my screen. Get down. See, I haven't written down how many I did. I got to 1.73%, and that was 1,553 stitches. This is 28 count, 2 over 1/10. And I just started going cross country. I think by page, cross country by page. I think I got 3 colors completed. 2 to 3 colors completed. If you guys have tips for cross country, when it's very sparse like this, and you can still see the grid lines, I don't have that much of an issue of miscounting. But it's when it starts to get filled in and you can't see your grid lines anymore, that's when I start making mistakes. So if any of you do cross country stitching, I need some tips. Last but not least, I think I told you I was supposed to work on Davy Jones' locker. This one, I still haven't gotten to it. And it's just gonna go back on the shelf for now. I'll explain in a minute. But next up is the Heaven and Earth Design Sal. Rainbow Dragon by Sheena Pike, no longer available. There's a whole deal with Haid. If you know, you know. If you don't get in the drama. So, to calculate up what I did, I don't know. Okay, so the video that I made that had no audio, I had done 1,204 and got to 46.41%. For the last 2 weeks, I got to 59.49% and did 3,001 stitches. So, what, 4,205 stitches since you've last seen this? 28 count, 2 over 1/10. Hey, there's my back. And here we are. The next release is the beginning, or the 1st of next month, of April. And I have these 2 rows, and then one more, and that'll be the bottom of the page. And then I stopped here so I wouldn't get page lines. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about not having, but I don't know what I want to do. If I want to finish this row off and wait until the next release comes out, it's probably what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to cut off my hanging threads, my parked threads. So that might be what I do. I think I might do that. But here's this. My totals for February, I think I did that in the video that didn't work. So I'll tell you guys here. In February, I did 10,065 stitches, which is actually about the same as I did in January. I did 10,108 stitches in January, so very close. And for Rainbow Dragon, this piece right here, I did 5,234 stitches in February. So I think I'm not going to pull any projects except for a new pre-stamp project. I'm not going to spin the wheel on anything because this is what I'm going to be working on for the rest of this month. Yeah. If I get to the end here and it's time to start my next row, I will stop and probably pick up one of my other focus pieces for the year, because I haven't really, I've only stitched on one other one and I have 4. So I'll probably pick up one of them and stitch on them if I finish this and get before they release the next section. So that's the plan. Stay. Okay. For my nighttime stitching, which is, my pre-stamp stitching, I picked We Got This. This one I'm doing a bit differently. This is 11 count, and I'm doing tint stitch on it. I don't like it. I like the piece, but I found out I do not like doing tint stitch on 11 count because it's extremely bulky and hard to get my needle through. Raven, get down. But there's my starting point. There is a ton of confetti in this piece. It's so confettied. So, but wait, we're keeping this out. This is one more. Okay, guys, that was kind of a long-winded video. Yeah, that's all I got. Let me know if the audio is good. I'm gonna watch a section of the video, make sure that I'm not cutting out and y'all can hear me. If it does work really well, tell me in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, all the YouTube channel things. But possibly if it does go well and I'm able to kind of get some quiet time, I might try and start the Stitch with Me sessions up again and try to do like where I'm reading a book to you guys while I stitch, if this microphone works really well. So please let me know what you think in the comments. It'd be super, super helpful. Super helpful for me, if I can talk. Well, I hope all of you have a great weekend and a great rest of the week. Get some stitching in, get some me time, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.